And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bulldogs taking on the Dukes. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, Roki Sasaki.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder. Stan Musial. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte to first. One up, one down. And now Ted Williams. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. First offering misses badly for ball one. Sasaki, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. Two away here in the top of the first. Two outs, base is empty. And here is Devers. Coming to you live from Southern California. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York taking on Japan. First pitch coming your way next. Anthony Santander at the plate.
For New York, the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count 1-2.
Ball.
And there's the ball.
3-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And that is out of play. Throw on to Freeman, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Juan Soto now. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. In the dirt. Lindor, the runner at second with one away. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
3-0.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. One out and a runner at second. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score. Coming around third is Soto. But now he's caught in between and they put the tag on him. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And takes low for ball one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Slides for the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Walker Buehler.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
In the air, center field. Reynolds makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two out, space is empty. That one lifted to left. Trout sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And delivers outside.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That's ball 3.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Going, gone. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. And now the Live from a place that has quite the reputation, Ship It Stadium. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Texas taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one away. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
The third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Popped in the air, left field. Trout hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Mark McGwire.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. And now, Jose Bautista. That one almost got him. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the first. Anthony Santander at the plate. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This one in the air. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Francisco Lindor stands in now and watches strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Ground ball to the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-1. Ketel Marte now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine. Check swing, and he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower.
Outside.
Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Well, after putting up a
2-1
nice
to count.
inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Base hit as he pulls up short.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
It's
Christian
0-1.
Walker now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-2.
And it's 0-2. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. High in the air, out to right. Soto gets under it. One down. Jason Varitek will hit next. There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
He sends it out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 4-2. Here comes Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Out to center. Reynolds gets under it. They got it for out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Ripped to short. On the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Trout. Messina back to work. Inside. 1-0. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches. 235 pounds. And he's usually in right. Today starting in left. Next offering is in the dirt.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Varitek down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty.
Ball. 1-1.
And that one
That's
missing
inside
a sharp slider. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, and those
2-2.
hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And it's into the gap. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Gets off a throw. Safe at second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Puts it away for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman.
There's nothing better than watching a third baseman make great plays like that.
That one ripped. And it is out of here. That's worth the price of admission. It's 4-4. Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. That one finds the zone. And that's strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Whips it across. One up, one down. Now it's the DH, Mark McGwire.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Trout is there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Center field, Reynolds. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Tap foul at the plate for Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy. He's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Base hit and a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with it.
And he can't come up with it. The tag, and he's out. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Out towards right center field. Torres makes the play. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
A dive. Nice stop. The throw. Pretty nice play there. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Stepping in, Christian Walker. That one almost got him.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Doubled his first time. That one missed. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Willie Adames stands in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. And now batting, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2.
Tied at 4. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ortiz swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they lead it. It's 6-4. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Clark snags it, 1 away. Here's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 25.
So the batting order turns over. Anthony Santander now at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And he chases that one below the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is out of here. A towering shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 8-4. Swing and a foul out of play. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here's Juan Soto. And that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Got him. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Ready now for the 5th inning. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Schultz back to work. And that one pulled foul. Torres, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nabs it, and there's one away. And here is Max Clark. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's out to center field. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. So digging in, Adrian Beltre. Line drive, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Waste no time there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
McGuire at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a pop-up. Santander makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Ketel Marte. And he grounds one back up the middle, Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Late on that fastball.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next offering misses down and away. Ground ball right side, could be two. To Adames, that's one. Can't hang on. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Napoli. Foul ball there. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now it's Alex Bregman. And that one fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, Jose Bautista. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Santander sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Griffin Conine digs in now. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Ranging back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Now here is Jason Varitek. Trout settles under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willy Adames. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And there's a foul ball. Walker at second with 2 down. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. It's a bomb. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-5. Here's Francisco Lindor. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carried on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. Reynolds, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second. That one to first. Walker. And he takes it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Here's Ketel Marte. Ball one, no strikes. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
2-2 now. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Trout now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In the air out towards right center. Clark makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Now pitching, Edwin Diaz.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Next to hit, Max Clark.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Beltre now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one pushed foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Man at second. And that one in the air center field. Reynolds gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with two gone. So a man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Mark McGwire. Fly ball down the line. Soto has a beat on it. And that is a foul ball. Clark on third with two out. And that misses.
Inside. That's the ball.
Ball one. And that's outside.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Ah, that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. And we're back. Bottom of the seventh. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball one.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Napoli. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another
1-2
breaking
is the
ball.
count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now it's going to be Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fans another, and that's 3. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Fought off foul. Diaz, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. On the ground. And it gets by him. Man at first. Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conine. Ripped on a line to center. Reynolds makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Christian Walker. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Bautista back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 11-5. Lindor, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto getting ready to hit, and it's fouled away. And that's way high. And 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 4,
that's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. 2nd home run of the inning for them, and they add to their lead. It's 13-5. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything. New pitcher on here, Mark Davis.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. And the batter now, Willy Adames. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Varitek stands at second with no outs. Just
No,
missed.
ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one
2-2.
moves his feet. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And a strike to Glaber.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him.
No
Gives him a
ball,
little bit of
1 strike.
confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And foul ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reynolds brings it in. And there are 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Max Clark, the next to hit. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, as a left-handed
0-1.
hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to
0-2.
come into play later in the at-bat.
Davis is just 1 strike away. And that chance handled. Ball game.
He's up.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Texas taking on New York. Ready to go now at the plate. Number 36. Nobody on his team has been better. At driving in runs this season, Singy. And that's outside. And we are underway. Just missed.
That's a ball. 2-0.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. In the air, left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that.
On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Acuna now. Acuna punches one foul right side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. And that's ripped for a base hit. 1 runs in. Fires to the plate. He boots it.
He's safe.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Acuna, the base runner at first with 1 out. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run shot. It's 4-0. Anthony Santander at the plate. In the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. So here is Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
To second, there's Lindor. And they're happy to just get And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does,
Ball.
Siggy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports
No, that
growing
missed.
up.
That's a
He was a
ball.
really good football player in high school, actually,
2-0.
which makes sense when you look at his
Yeah.
build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in
2-1.
baseball.
That's off
That's
the
a
mark,
ball.
and the count is 3-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
He swings and fouls one off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Well struck right field. Way back there. And gone. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. Francisco Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Burns. He's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. That
Ball.
one just misses, and that's ball one.
And when a
1-2.
hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really
Ball.
opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Brian Reynolds here. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. So many
0-1.
strikeout pitchers do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. Santander makes the grab. One down. Juan Soto now. And first offering is fouled off. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Santander gets it back in quickly. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Dukes going up against the Hammers. Ready to go? Leading off, Anthony Santander. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And that's off the outside edge. And away we go this afternoon. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And gone! What a start to this one. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count 2-1. And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Ryan Reynolds here. High fly ball down the left field line. Ramirez makes the grab, one away. And now it's Juan Soto. And a strike. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. And that one upstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Ramirez. Long run into the gap. He's got it. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's start. Johan Santana.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
0-1. Now a slow roller to second. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here comes Bryce Harper. And a foul ball. In the air, left field. Trout sizing it up. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On the ground to short. Lindor sends it across to first. And that is the inning. New inning getting started. Here's Mike Trout. Wheeler back to work. That one inside. And that is ball 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the DH, David Ortiz. That's inside. And that's ball one. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good, balanced.
There's one,
Out.
And that's two. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Not close with that one. Ball one. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. And this place is rocking. It's 2-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-1.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Adrian Beltre, batting with one down, takes a strike. Into center and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler.
1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. One run across. Trout hustles it back in. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play. 2 on, 1 out. Jenkins now at the plate. Jenkins tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Eric Gagne.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where.
Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And now here is Harper. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Denver, now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Pitch misses outside. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. cut on and lifted in the air. Jenkins has this one sized up. Makes the grab, one down. Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Late swing, foul to the left. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. One down, base is empty. And that is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. To the right side, Torres handles. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ramirez hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And that is out of play. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Here's Gleyber Torres. Outside low. 1-0. One out, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
To third, and that's a fair ball. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely. The relay throw. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. That one fouled off. Ripped on a line. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Now here is Jason Varitek. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at third, 2 away. Now 1-1. Hard hit left side. That's out number 3. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now Brian Reynolds. Just missed. Left field. Ramirez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Juan Soto. Fly to left his first time. This ball's chopped on the ground. Torres. The flip. Nicely done for the out. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Marte, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. And that one upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a ground ball. The throw to first, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And the batter now, Adrian Beltre. Singled and scored his first time. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Snags it for the second out. So the batting order turns over. Jordan Lawler digs in now. And that one hammered. Reynolds on the run. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball.
Knocks it down. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they do get the third. Back here in Denver, here's Trout.
The left fielder, Mike Trout.
Wheeler back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one ripped left field, and it's caught for the out. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Right side, hard hit. And he's out on the tag. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli.
The catcher, Mike Napoli.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's a strike. That's off the mark. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soler makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Jorge Soler.
Now pitching.
Yohan Duran gets handed the rock out of the pen. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Duran is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Torres, the next to hit, takes outside. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Ortiz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. On the ground, 2 ball. Lindor to second, relay to first, double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground, the double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Next offering is outside.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soler hauls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Francisco Lindor. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 outs. Hit in the air, left field. Ramirez brings it in for the 3rd. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. Jordan Lawler getting ready to hit. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. That's towards center. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. And now Walker Jenkins. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his 2nd double of the game.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1. And first offering is fouled off. That one hit to right. Soto going after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That one ripped. That's out number 2. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soler running hard to get it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Bottom of the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Trevor McGill gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ortiz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a foul ball. Popped up. Lindor settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We're in the top of the 8th, and now batting Mike Trout. Wheeler back to work. And he swings over the top there.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That one outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And that one is lifted in the air. Jenkins settles under it. Corrals it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Jenkins pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. That one at triple digits.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Now at the plate, Jordan Lawler. And that skips into dirt. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So 1 out, nobody on. Now, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Sliced hard but foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he hits a ground ball right side. And 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Reynolds gets under it. Misses the catch. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side, and
that one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 11-1. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Flyers taking on the Dukes. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, ready to go here. And now Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
That's off the inside corner. And this one is off and running. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. Soto makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
Next pitch is outside. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Singy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
0-2 now.
Ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Francisco Lindor. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, the center fielder,
Brian Reynolds here. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Juan Soto now. Here comes a pitch. That catches the outside corner. And that is strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one finds its way through. And they'll score first. It's 1-zip.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have.
Clark makes a move towards the gap. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home. He's in there.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Mike Trout, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Outside
No,
low.
that's a ball.
And that is ball one. Bueller,
One ball, no
30
strike.
years old now. A former first-round pick back in
All right.
2015.
He got away
One ball,
with
one
one
strike.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Just
That
misses
missed.
the
That's a
mark
ball.
outside the zone. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's really tightening up
Full
his
count.
hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. So now the DH spot, Manny Ramirez. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. Swings through the sweeper.
0-2.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. 1 away. Here's Cody Bellinger. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Jenkins, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here is David Ortiz. On the ground, right side. Betts. In plenty of time to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Napoli. They say to win.
0-1.
Ball 1 there. 1 out, bases empty. Outside
That's a ball.
low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Left field, way back there. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Alex Bregman now in the box. Comes up empty
0
with a
balls,
swing
1 strike.
there. On the ground, right side. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
No ball.
Well, that's
2
today's
strikes.
style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Misses. 2-2.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Top half of the third inning. Stepping in, Max Clark. Bueller back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. Buehler deals. High fly ball, right field. Soto going after it. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. So the lineup flips over. And now Roman Anthony delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Misses the sweeper.
0-2.
That's down and in. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lindor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Soto gets under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And he deals. Lindor swings through that one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And there's a ball. That one found hard the other way. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. That just misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Two.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Count.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Juan Soto. Anthony makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Marte.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
It's 0-1.
Reynolds off of first with 2 away. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to Bellinger, and the inning is over. Start of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Jenkins swings through it for strike 1.
That missed. That's
Just
the ball.
missed. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
2-2 now. On the ground to short, could be 2. Fired to second. How about that double play? And next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one
That's
missed. Slice to right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The relay.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Mike Trout. This one in the air. Bellinger settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Grounded out his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Betts up with it. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Flied to left his first time. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Fought off foul. Base hit, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Bellinger, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Fouled off. He was late.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The center fielder, number 13.
Next to hit, Max Clark. He's 0 for 1. And the sweeper misses. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's a little bit low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Out to short, dive, and he's got it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So bases all loaded up. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Golden opportunity right here. That's a strike.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Popped up, and the infield fly is called. Bregman.
In effect.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know
1-2.
how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a
2-2.
great job behind the dish there. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in. A second scores as well. 3-2, they take the lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. 4-2 now.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
Eric Gagne comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Walker Jenkins. And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And a base hit on a line. One runs in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, a second, might be two. Off balance
That's
feed,
it.
there's one. To
He's in
first,
there.
not
Hey.
in time. Great effort there. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. To the left side, but it is well foul. Fouled off down the right side. Bregman swings, hits one deep, left field. That one is gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 9-2. So two down. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for two. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
1-0.
And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Already 8 runs across this inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Runner!
He's trying for third. Pitch
No,
misses.
that's down. Ball.
No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Rip to third. Bregman to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Reynolds at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
Foul ball.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Juan Soto now at the plate. Up the middle. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Roman Anthony.
For the Netherlands, the left fielder.
Gagne back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Hit in the air left field. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Get out of town. Francisco Lindor sends it out. And they add a run. It's 10-2. In the air, out towards left center. Reynolds makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Walker Jenkins. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Here's the 0-2. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now a chance for Manny Ramirez. That
Foul
one
ball.
down the line, and foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The throw to third. That holds the runner at second base.
Back-to-back base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
That's
On the ground
foul.
right side. And it goes just foul. And that's just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. That one way
1-2.
inside. Towards first, Santander. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little
Counted
drip
both.
around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Betts whips it to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Left fielder.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Ortiz
Ball.
in the box for the 3rd time today as he
1
takes
and
that
out.
one off the plate. Right side, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one pushed to the left and foul. Up the middle, Lindor. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor on to
He's out of
first.
there.
And they get Bregman for the out. At the plate, Max Clark. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs, base is empty. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Now a screamer into the outfield. Trout makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Slides, but it gets by him. Around first, digging for two. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's going to be Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the seventh. This to third, Bregman. And they get Bregman for the out. Anthony Santander at the plate.
25, Anthony Santander.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now Francisco Lindor makes the catch for the out. And there's two away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a swing and a miss there.
It's 0-1.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. Relay to third. And he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
This one high in the air to left center. Trout. Drops into the glove. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Here's Mookie Betts now. Out to center. Reynolds under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Helsley in his sixth season, 30 years old now.
That's a ball.
And he was a fifth-round pick
1-0.
back in 2015. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. It's 11-5. Here's Ketel Marte. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Two balls, no strikes to count.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. And it's fouled away. Bellinger over to pick it up. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That's a base hit. So digging in, David Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That's out to center field. And a base hit. And out to aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. The changeup missing. And a count 1-2. And base hit. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed in.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. And that's a grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. And they slice into the lead. It's 11-9. Anthony Santander digs in now. First pitch misses. That one in there across the letters. Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the outside corner. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. Yeah, they get the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and that'll. And we're back. Digging in, Walker Jenkins. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Justin Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Lindor whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Now here is Manny Ramirez. That's to third. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. And here comes Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Tosses to first. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Jacks back to work. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
To second for one. That's a double play. The ball game is over. 11-9. Back in Anaheim, here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer.